And now, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
In just 1 minute, Sleep is for Children by Ralph Bell and Eugene Francis.
Hello, I'm Burgess Meredith. Did you know there are over 3 million persons in America who are hard of hearing and not doing anything about it? Maybe you or some member of your family is hard of hearing. Well, fortunately, I've never had this problem. Some of my friends and family have. Now, a few years ago, your excuse might have been that you didn't want to wear a bulky hearing aid. But today, it's a different story. I've just seen the new Super 60 hearing glasses developed by Mako Electronics. If I hadn't known they were hearing glasses, I would have guessed them to be regular eyeglasses. It's a wonderful way for any hard of hearing person to conceal a hearing loss. There are styles for both men and women. For an interesting free booklet on hearing glasses for yourself or a friend, stop in at Mako or write to Hearing Glasses, CBS, 485 Madison Avenue, New York. Don't wait until your hearing gets worse. It may be too late. Send for your booklet today. Write CBS, 485 Madison Avenue, New York.
Who's there? Is somebody there? Who is it? Answer me. Whoever it is, you better get out. I'm going to call the police.
Put the phone back, please. Do as I say.
Mr. Beppler, what are you doing here this time of night?
Well, I'm not here to deliver your egg.
Get out of here. Get out of my house this instant or I'm going to call the police.
I'm afraid you won't get the chance.
What are you going to do?
What I did to the others?
Others? You killed them.
That's right.
But why? Why me?
Because you're all alone tonight, like they were. No, you don't.
No! Please don't! Please!
And for the fourth time last night, the suburban town of Woodlake was the scene of a brutal and meaningless murder. The latest victim was Mrs. Leland Worth, 34 years old, who was found strangled in her living room by police late last night. All 4 victims have been homeowners in some of Woodlake's recently completed housing developments. Local authorities admitted today that they were still in the dark as to the identity of the vicious marauder. However, the search is
Local authorities still in the dark. It's just terrible. When are the police going to do something?
Well, they only got 8 men on the force. Woodlake ain't like the big city.
I'm beginning to wish we were back in the big city. At least I felt safe in my apartment at night.
Oh, now, city's no place to bring up a little girl like you or Stephanie. Mr. Gordon working late again tonight?
Yes, it's income tax time. Busiest part of the year for an auditor.
Well, sooner or later they're going to catch up with whoever's doing these killings, and then everybody can relax. Oh, should I fix Stephanie some breakfast?
You better let me see if I can coax her into opening the bathroom door first.
Oh, that's a real cute trick. Locking herself in the bathroom every time she gets mad at you.
Shoot. Stephanie? You hear me up there?
What that child needs is to get her bottom blistered a few times. She'd stop her foolishness.
Stephanie! Unlock that door and come down this minute. Do you hear me? All right, young lady, I'm calling your father.
Hello?
It's me, Walter. How do you feel?
Exhausted, honey. I couldn't get back to sleep after those police sirens woke me last night. Then the bump on my head kept throbbing.
I'm sorry, dear. I bawled Stephanie out about leaving her roller skates in the hall like that. So you can just guess where she is now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The bathroom.
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to take the lock off the door. Any news about the murder?
No. Walter, I'm frightened about staying here alone tonight.
Look, Ellen, there's nothing to worry about. I phoned the Woodlake police, and the chief promised to have a special man patrol the entire project all night. Anyway, why don't you ask Rosa to stay over? Or at least until I get home.
Can I speak to Daddy?
Well, at last. Walter, your daughter's finally come out. She wants to speak to you.
Okay, put her on.
Here, Stephanie, now don't talk too long. Daddy's awfully busy. And be sure to put the phone back when you're finished. I'll be in the kitchen.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, sweetie. How's my love?
Oh, fine, Daddy.
Well, that's good. Stephanie, take it easy on your mother. Locking yourself in the bathroom is not a nice thing to do.
She yelled at me this morning.
Well, you deserved it, honey. Daddy nearly broke his neck last night stepping on your roller skate.
You bent the skate.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, but...
Oh, Daddy, somebody's at the door. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Stephanie. Stephanie, hang up the phone, darling. Stephanie.
I'll open it, Mommy. Oh, hello, Mr. Beppler.
Your mama home?
Uh-huh.
Well, tell her I brought her eggs.
Mommy, the Eggman's here.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Beppler.
Sorry I'm late, Miss Gordon, but I've been working with the police all morning on that Worth murder.
Oh, I didn't know you were on the police force.
Well, I ain't, really. Some of us old residents have been deputized temporarily since these things started around here.
Do you have time for a cup of coffee?
Well, never say no to coffee, Miss Gordon.
Pour a cup of coffee for Mr. Beppler, Rosa.
Sure.
Any idea who did it?
Well, not yet. They're looking for a feller I told them about. I've seen him hanging around these parts.
Probably some delinquent from one of these new families.
Could be, Rosa.
Well,
could be.
you know, you was born on that chicken farm of yours, Abel. You ever remember having trouble like this before all this here building started and those city folks moved out here?
Can't remember nothing more violent than a man beating his wife. Or vice versa.
Oh, I tell you, some of these new people, mighty peculiar.
Now, Rosa, that ain't true of everybody. You couldn't ask for anybody nicer than Miss Gordon here.
Well, thank you, Mr. Beppler. I just hope you catch that man soon before I'm a nervous wreck.
Oh, he ain't likely to try to break in where there's men folks around. Them last 3 houses, the women were all alone.
Well, that's just it. My husband's working late these nights. He hardly ever gets home till after midnight.
I see. Well, how about Rosa here keeping you company?
Well, as a matter of fact, Rosa, Mr. Gordon just suggested the same thing.
Oh, now, I'm sorry, Miss Gordon. I already promised Miss McCloskey across the road to stay with her. Her husband's out of town.
Dear.
Well, there's no need to fret, Miss Gordon. The chief just assigned me to patrol this area tonight. I'll be handy should you need me.
In just a moment, we will return for the second act of Suspense.
Munch, munch, munch a bunch of Fritos, corn chips. It's not polite to smack your lips, but you can't help it with Fritos corn chips. Munch, munch, munch a bunch of Fritos, corn chips.
Whenever you have a party or friends drop in, serve a bowl of crisp Fritos corn chips and watch your guests dig in. They're golden chips of corn just made to munch. Serve them plain or with your favorite dip. There's a special Fritos in a king-size style that's just right for dips.
Munch, munch, munch a bunch of Fritos corn chips.
You'll find Fritos corn chips taste just right whenever the occasion calls for good munching. They have such good, crisp flavor, such good-for-you nourishment. There's contentment in every munch. Get Fritos today. Fritos. Fritos corn chips.
Munch, munch, munch a bunch of Fritos corn chips.
Hello. Hello, Stephanie, Ellen. Somebody come to the phone.
Phone still tied up, Walter?
Yeah, doggone it.
Wait, I hear some voices. They must be in the hall.
That's $1.30, 65 cents this week.
Hello.
Yes, thank you, Miss Gordon. Now, and don't worry about tonight. I'll be keeping an eye out.
Hello. Somebody come to the phone.
Goodbye. Thanks for the coffee.
Oh,
Hello.
that child. Stephanie, you did it again. You left the phone off the hook.
Hello, Ellen. Hello.
Hello. Walter, is that you? What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm trying to get my phone untied. Stephanie didn't hang up.
Well, why didn't you hang up?
I did 5 minutes ago, but that doesn't disconnect us.
It doesn't. I don't see why not.
It's very simple, honey. The person who makes the call has to hang up. Otherwise, the phones remain connected.
I could even hear you talking to someone.
Oh, that was Mr. Bepler, delivers the eggs. He was telling me about the murder. Mrs. Worth was all alone in the house. All the people who've been killed were alone. I wish you'd come home early tonight, Walter. Rosa can't stay with me.
Ellen, I promise you, I'll rush. I'll get there as soon as I can.
Would you keep in touch with me?
Sure, honey. I'll phone every hour, okay?
All right, dear. Bye. Hello?
Hello, darling. Everything all right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Aren't you sure?
Well, I keep hearing strange noises outside, but I guess that's just my imagination. I'll be glad when this night's over.
Stephanie asleep?
Not quite. She's given me quite a day. I'm exhausted. Will you be much longer?
Oh, just a couple of hours.
Well, call me again then, will you, dear?
Sure, honey. Meanwhile, why don't you go to bed, get some rest?
All right, I'll try. I'll lie down with Stephanie. Maybe she'll go to sleep faster that way.
Mommy, you asleep?
Mm-hmm.
Mommy,
What?
I hear noises.
What noises?
I heard glass breaking.
Oh, go to sleep, darling, please.
I heard somebody walking outside.
All right, now, Daddy will be home soon.
See?
Oh, who can that be? Yes, I'm coming. Who is it?
It's me, Miss Gordon, Rosa.
Oh. Rosa, come in. What are you doing here?
Well, Miss McCloskey's husband come home, so I thought I'd come over to see if you still want me to stay with you.
Oh, yes, I'd appreciate it very much.
I found Stephanie's skates out on the porch. I figured I'd better bring them in before Mr. Gordon falls over them again.
Thank you. Honestly, when will she ever learn?
Kids are all the same, I guess. I'll put them someplace out of the way. Oh, you mind if I fix some coffee?
No, go right ahead. By the way, Rosa, you didn't see anybody near the house.
No. Why?
Well, Stephanie thought she heard something outside.
Oh, might have been me coming up the driveway. Yeah. She's still awake?
I've never seen anyone resist sleep, so I better go up to her.
Well, now, just you relax. I'm here, so there's nothing to worry about.
Ah, thank you, Rosa.
Mommy!
Stephanie, I want you to get back into your bed this instant.
Was that Rosa?
Yes. Now, come on. Climb in. Cover up.
You tuck me.
All right. There. Now, good night.
Good night. Mommy.
What?
I'm hungry.
Well, that's just too bad.
Oh, could I just have a glass of milk and a cookie?
No, it's too late.
But I'm hungry.
You won't starve. Now go to sleep. Rosa, you all right?
Mommy!
Hush. Rosa, is anything wrong? Stephanie, you stay here. I'll be right back.
In a moment, we will return for the third act of Suspense.
Meet star Stuart Irwin.
Nothing's worse for an actor than a nasty cold. To feel better quickly, I take wonderful 4-way cold tablets. The fast way to relieve cold distress.
Right. Tests of all the leading cold tablets proved 4-way fastest acting. 4-way starts in minutes to relieve muscular pains, headache, reduce fever, calm upset stomach, also overcomes irregularity.
Take my advice. For your next cold, take 4-way cold tablets. The fast way to relieve those cold miseries.
4-way, only 29 cents.
Our program will continue in a moment after a word about another fine product of Grove Laboratories. Does dandruff dull your hair, leave scalp itchy? Get Fitch Dandruff Remover Shampoo and get rid of unsightly dandruff in 3 minutes. 3 minutes with Fitch regularly is guaranteed to keep embarrassing dandruff away forever. Apply Fitch before wetting hair. Rub in 1 minute. Add water. Lather 1 minute. Rinse 1 minute. Every trace of dandruff goes down the drain. 3 minutes with Fitch, unsightly dandruff's gone. Fitch can also leave your hair up to 35% brighter. Fitch Dandruff Remover Shampoo.
Rosa, where are... Oh! What are the skates doing on the floor again? Rosie in the kitchen? Rosa! Rosa, what happened?
Don't stay here. He's in the house.
I'll get help, Rosa.
Mommy! Mommy, where are you?
Stephanie, don't come in here. Stephanie? What is it? What happened?
The roller skate. I came down after you and I tripped on the roller skate.
Hush. Come on, get up.
Oh, but it hurts.
Please, Stephanie, stand up. We've got to get out of here.
No.
Do as I say.
No. You let go of me.
Stephanie, be quiet.
Ow. You hit me.
Well, I'm sorry. Where are you going? Come back here.
I'm going to lock myself in the bathroom and I'm never coming out.
Stephanie, come back.
Don't go after him, Miss Gordon.
Mr. Bepler. Oh, Mr. Bepler, thank goodness. How did you get in here?
Through the window.
Oh. It's you.
No sense trying to run, Miss Gordon. I'll just have to take it out on your little girl.
Oh, you wouldn't.
Don't answer it. Keep away from that phone.
It's probably my husband, Mr. Bepler. You better let me answer it.
Oh. All right, you talk to him. But just remember, you let on anything's wrong, and your little girl pays for it.
Hello?
Hello, dear. Just calling again as I promised. Everything all right?
Yes, Walter.
Good. I'm almost through here.
I can't find that voucher, Walter.
Well, is it in the file?
No, sir.
Honey, hold on a minute. I'll be right back.
Hang up.
But he
Hang up.
He didn't finish talking. He'll only call back.
Yeah? Well, I'll just take the phone off the hook, and then he'll get nothing but a busy signal.
Why, Mr. Bepler? Why are you doing this? What harm have I done you?
Harm? You're crowding me, all of you newcomers. Hedging me in, bulldozing the trees down, spoiling the land with your fancy new cigar box houses, bankrupting us all with your taxes for schools and roads and such.
My taxes have gone up double since you city people started flooding in here. That's the kind of harm you done me.
Joe, finish that. We'll call it a night. Hello, Alan. I'm sorry.
Well...
Hello?
Maybe when people like you find it ain't safe here, you'll go back where you came from.
Ellen.
That's why I killed Mrs. Worth and the others. And I'll keep on killing till you're all gone.
Good Lord. Ellen. Hello. Hello, operator. For heaven's sake, operator. Hello.
In just a moment, we will return for the concluding act of Suspense.
Thirsty people everywhere prefer ice-cold Pepsi-Cola. And because it's light, it refreshes without filling.
Charlie, be sociable.
I am, Kay. Pepsi is a favorite of thirsty people from Maine to Hawaii, from Alaska to Florida.
Charlie.
It's perfect for parties or picnics, so serve Pepsi to your guests.
That's helpful, but...
This is the sociable part. Keep plenty of Pepsi ice-cold and ready. Remember, it goes fast because everybody likes Pepsi.
Singing still sounds more inviting. May I?
Be sociable, look smart, keep up to date with Pepsi. Drink light, refreshing Pepsi. Stay young and fair and debonair. Be sociable, have a Pepsi.
But singing doesn't say, pick up an extra carton of Pepsi today. Better yet, get a case.
You do that.
Why, Rosa, Mr. Bepler, she was born here in Woodlake like yourself. Why kill her?
I didn't expect to find her here. She saw me and she'd have told. Now, there's no use you're backing away. Where are you going to run?
Please, Mr. Bepler.
See, you nearly tripped over that skate.
I'll just put it out on the porch where it belongs.
Sure, and start hollering for help. Come here.
Let go. Let go! Mr. Bepler. Got to get away from here. Stephanie? Stephanie, where are you? Answer me, where are you?
Stephanie, come out of the bathroom quickly. Stephanie, unlock the door. Hurry.
No.
Please.
You shut me.
Stephanie, there is no time to explain. Now open the door before it's too late.
No, I'm going to stay in here all night.
Please, Stephanie, please.
I didn't do anything and you hit me.
Stephanie, I am sorry, and I'll never punish you again, darling. Just unlock the door.
You promise?
Yes, I promise. Now hurry, we've got to get away from here.
You ain't going nowhere.
Stephanie, don't turn the lock. Don't come out. Stay in there.
It won't do her no good. Who the devil?
Gordon, police.
Police! I'm getting out of here.
Hey, there he goes. Through that window. Stop where you are. Halt! Mrs. Gordon? Mrs. Gordon?
I'm up here.
Are you all right, Mrs. Gordon?
Yes, officer.
Your husband called us, and we got here as soon as we could. He heard you and Beppler over the phone.
But he took the phone off so there'd be a busy signal.
That's where Beppler made a mistake. The connection isn't broken until the calling party hangs up. Oh, your little girl all right?
Yes, officer.
Mommy.
It's all right, dear. You can come out now.
I can't turn the lock. It's stuck. I've locked in.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Suspense.
You've been listening to Sleep is for Children, a story written for Suspense by Ralph Bell and Eugene Francis. In a moment, the names of our players and a word about next week's story of Suspense.
Are you all out of tune because you're irregular? Then help yourself get back in tune with Kellogg's All Brand. You'll feel right on pitch when Kellogg's All Brand goes gently to work. Relieves constipation due to lack of bulk by supplying your system with bulk-forming whole bran. Yes, a daily bowlful of Kellogg's All Bran with milk helps put you right back in tune. The natural way. The good-tasting way, too. Fact is, Kellogg's All Bran is the one brand cereal that combines proved effectiveness with appetizing taste and crispness. It never gets mushy in milk. So remember, if constipation's a problem, gentle it away, as millions do, with Kellogg's All Bran. The good food way to keep regular as clockwork. ALL-BRAN. Kellogg's All Bran. At your grocer's.
Heard in tonight's story were Elspeth Eric as Ellen Gordon, Ralph Bell as Walter Gordon, Bill Adams as Mr. Beppler, and Betty Gard as Rosa. Others in our cast were Ruth Tobin and Sarah Fussell. Listen again next week when we return with The Revolution by Peter Fernandez. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Be sure to tune in next week and every week to Suspense on CBS Radio. 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 Deal. 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 Deal.
And now, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Memorial Bridge,
Written for Suspense by William N. Robeson.
It is officially called the Blackstone Overpass. But to me, it'll always be the Clara Adams Memorial Bridge. In tender memory of my late, unlamented, and mysteriously departed wife. Clara was not smarter than I was. She was just older and richer. And she never gave me an opportunity to forget it.
That you, Charlie?
Yes, dear.
What kept you?
I stopped by the overpass job.
You said you'd be home early.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to check on things over there. They're ready to pour the cement for the main bridge piers tonight.
That's nice.
Nice.
Yes, but it has nothing to do with the
She
fact
was
that you
wound
said
up.
you'd be home early.
She'd been building up this head of steam all day. And when she got like this, there was nothing to do but let her run down. I'd heard it all before, so I went into my room, washed up, and got into some comfortable clothes. When I'd finished, I joined her in the kitchen.
You're a lucky
She was
man,
still at it.
Charlie Adams. First you marry me and my money, and that sets you in business. Then you get John Ferran for a partner. Why, he's forgotten more about the construction business than you'll ever know. Yes, you're a lucky man, Charlie. Where would you be without my money and John's brains?
What are you doing in the kitchen?
It's Thursday.
Oh, maid's day off, huh?
That's right.
Nobody home but us, huh?
That's right, Charlie. Just you and me in our little honeymoon cottage. Scared, lover boy?
Scared?
But don't be. I won't expect you to act like a husband.
Why do you hate me?
Hate you? Oh, I don't hate you. Hate is an emotion. I don't feel anything for you.
Yeah, I know. Why? You got what you wanted, a husband, as you like to remind me, bought and paid for. Where do I fail you?
Shut up and hand me that spider.
Spider?
That iron skillet. Tonight the steak is going to be fried the way I like it. Well done.
Hey, it's heavy.
Of course it's heavy. It's cast iron.
Must weigh 5 or 6 pounds. Need 2 hands to manipulate it properly.
Stop swinging it like that and put it on the stove.
Too bad you don't hate me, Clara. Because I hate you.
Now stop it, I say.
It's too bad you don't feel anything for me, Clara.
Now stop it.
Couldn't you feel any emotion, Clara, before you die?
Oh.
Not even fear? You did, Clara. I believe you did. I believe you were scared. Just a little bit, weren't you? One doesn't kill every day of the week. It is, for most of us, a unique, once-in-a-lifetime experience. So, a state of mild shock is to be expected. Shallow breathing, things slightly out of focus. A strange kind of logic operating, such as something unpleasant in the house, get rid of it, stuff it into the back of the car, and get it out of the house. And somehow you find yourself out of the house and driving the car down the parkway without quite knowing why you're there or where you're going. And then, slowly, like in a dream, like it was happening to somebody else, you hear a siren somewhere. And you look into the rear vision mirror, and you see the flashing red light. And there's nothing else to do but pull over to the curb.
In just a moment, we will return for the second act of Suspense.
Get the really light refreshment. This is where I talk, eh? Get the really light refreshment. That's Pepsi-Cola, of course.
I just wanted to say be sociable, Charlie.
Of course, Kay. Be sociable. Have a Pepsi on the road or at home. It always refreshes without filling.
Charlie.
Pick up extra cartons now. Pepsi is so delicious it goes fast. That's why you should keep plenty of Pepsi on hand.
Oops. Maybe I'd better sing.
Be sure to say keep Pepsi handy.
Yes, Charlie, but the song says it sociably.
Be sociable, look smart,
Keep up to date with Pepsi. Drink light, refreshing Pepsi. Stay young and fair and debonair. Be sociable. Have a Pepsi.
What K means is, get plenty of Pepsi next time you shop.
Well, yes.
What is it, officer? What did I do wrong? I'm sure I wasn't speeding.
No, you're okay. But I just noticed the lid to your trunk's come unfastened. I'll fix it for you.
Oh, no. Don't bother. I'll do it myself. I'll need the key, probably.
And there, under the friendly and helpful gaze of the officer, I fought to close the trunk lid of my car. And Clara fought back. Even in death, she fought me. In obstinate death, she lay in that luggage compartment and defied me to close the lid.
Looks like you got it packed too full.
Yeah, maybe I have at that. Yeah, that does it. Thanks, officer. Thanks.
Evening, boss.
Evening, Jerry. I thought I'd drop back and see how the concrete work's coming.
Well, we've poured 2 piers for the overpass bridge so far. We'll do this next one as soon as the men have had some chow.
Mixer's right in position, I see.
Yeah, she's all ready to go.
Well, you're doing a good job, Jerry. If you're running the night shift, I think we'll have this job finished ahead of time.
That's what I'm aiming for, boss.
Oh, by the way, did I tell you? There's $100 in it for you for every day you bring it in ahead of schedule.
Oh, well, thanks, boss.
The Blackstone Overpass. It's hard to believe that a few months from now, this confusion of dirt mounds and concrete pillars will be carrying 1,000 cars an hour on an 8-lane roadway over the heads of another 1,000 or so cars an hour going the opposite way. Listen to me philosophizing and keeping you from your supper. Go on down to the shack with the gang and get your chow.
Well, if it's all right with you, Mr. Adams.
Oh, sure it is. Run along.
All right, then, I'll do that. I'm a little hungry.
Sure you are. Jerry.
Yes, sir.
You say this pier is ready to be poured?
Yes, sir, the mixer's in position. We'll be pouring after we eat. Would you like to wait around and watch?
I might do that, Jerry. And he was gone. Down the slope of dirt fill to the construction shack where the rest of the night shift was having their food. And I was alone with Clara on the Blackstone Overpass. But not quite alone. Behind me, the concrete mixer kept chunking away, turning slowly, agitating with elephantine thoroughness its huge load of pebbles and cement and sand. Tons of it. Enough of it to fill the forms of a bridge pillar 30 feet high. It was in position, Jerry had said, and all it was needed to dump its contents into the waiting form was a pull on a lever. Of course. Perfect. The perfect resting place for Clara. Here, her obstinate strength could do some good. She could hold up the Blackstone Overpass. It was a matter of seconds to unlock the trunk of the car. The construction shack was out of sight. It was dark. I was alone. I dragged the bony and stiff body of my ex-wife to the edge of the wooden forms and toppled her over the side. A yank at the lever. And that was the end of Clara forever and ever. And while the form was filling and the bridge pier taking shape, it first occurred to me that the Blackstone Overpass had now become the Clara Adams Memorial Bridge. I went home to a quiet house and the first peaceful night's sleep I'd had in years. Next morning, as I took my time over coffee and toast, I planned my next move. Clara's disappearance must be established, but how? Well, the surest way of launching a piece of gossip is to confide in a friend, especially a married friend. So I took my partner, John Foran, to lunch, and I played distraught, distant, and preoccupied through 3 pre-prandial martinis.
What's the matter with you today, Charlie?
Huh? You don't seem to be here. You're not with it. Something bothering you?
Oh, no. Nothing special.
Ah, come on, Charlie. Don't try to kid Pappy.
John, can you keep a secret?
Why, sure. You know me, pal.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want this to get any further.
My lips are sealed.
A thing like this is embarrassing to talk about, and I wouldn't want it to be general knowledge.
Well, fire away, pal. I'm all ears.
John, I'm worried about Clara.
What's the matter? She giving you a bad time?
Oh, no. You know how it is with Clara and me. I'm her ever-loving honey lamb, and she's my little lump of sugar.
I may be sick.
Yeah. Well, that's the way she wants it, and that's the way it's going to be.
I gotta hand it to you, Charlie. You've been a model husband. And frankly, I don't see how you do it.
What do you mean?
Well, Clara isn't the easiest of women to get along with, from what I've seen.
Well, we all have our shortcomings, John. Only
what?
You promise you won't breathe this to a soul?
I already promised.
All right. John, it's this. Clara's disappeared.
What?
Yeah. Gone. Vanished into thin air.
When?
I don't know. Sometime yesterday. She wasn't home when I got in last night.
No note? Nothing like that?
No, nothing.
Had you had an argument with her?
No, everything was peaches and cream, as she'd say.
Maybe she went visiting her family.
She hasn't got any family.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Well, how about her friends?
What friends? The ones who warned her against marrying me. He's only after your money, Clara. Don't say I didn't warn you, Clara. Friends. I wouldn't give them the satisfaction of knowing that my wife walked out on me.
How do you know she's walked out?
Well, I don't, but that's the way they'd interpret it.
Don't you think you'd better report this to the police?
I just said I don't want to be a laughingstock, didn't I?
Yeah, but...
Report it to the police. It gets in all the papers.
Yeah. Oh, well, I wouldn't worry, Charlie. She's okay. She's just going on a little trip or something. She'll be back safe and sound and sooner than you expect.
You think so, John?
Sure, I know so. Don't you worry.
I'll try not to. It's funny. I feel better just talking to you about it.
Sure you do.
Only remember, John, this is just between you and me. Don't breathe a word of it. Promise, pal?
I promise, pal.
Yeah, it was all over town, and thoroughly established that Clara had vanished sometime Tuesday. John's wife had done her job well. A little too well. Yes?
Mr. Adams?
Yes?
Lieutenant Watson, Police Department. May I come in?
Why, yes, certainly, Lieutenant. Please do.
Thank you.
Won't you sit down? Now, I think you'll find that chair over there comfortable.
Thank you.
Well, now, what can I do for you?
Not from the Missing Persons Bureau. We got to report your wife is missing.
Well, yes, in a way.
What do you mean, in a way?
Well, she isn't here, and I don't know where she is. Yes, I guess you could say she's missing.
How long has she been missing?
A little over a week. A week ago, Tuesday.
How come you didn't make a report to the police?
Well, I don't know. Each day that went by, I expected to hear from her.
Only you didn't.
That's right.
Any idea where she could have gone to?
If I did, I'd go find her, wouldn't I?
Yeah, I guess you would. Just walked out, did she?
I guess so. She didn't take a car, and she didn't take a cab.
How do you know?
Well, I checked the cab companies.
Oh. Well, you got to admit, it looks kind of suspicious.
Does it?
Mind if I look over the house?
Wouldn't do me much good if I did, would it?
Not much.
Well, it'd be my guess. Of course, he found nothing. There was nothing to find. But this didn't stop Lieutenant Watson. Failing to find any evidence of foul play in the house, he sought to find reason for it elsewhere. He dug into my background and Clara's background. And he came up with an interesting theory which happened to be the truth.
Mr. Adams, I think you killed your wife.
Indeed? Why would I do such a thing, Lieutenant?
The usual motive, money.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. You married her for her money. You insured her heavily. Of course, you can't collect on that until you prove she's dead.
And you can't accuse me of killing her until you prove she's dead.
Oh, I'm quite aware of that. Nevertheless, I'm convinced you did it.
How, Lieutenant?
I don't know, but don't suppose you'd tell me, huh?
Spoil all your fun. You're reconstructing the crime.
Yeah, that's just it. I'll have to admit to you there's no evidence of a crime. Mrs. Adams has just vanished, that's all.
So, without any evidence of a crime, why not assume that there isn't any?
But people don't just vanish.
My wife did.
Not without help.
You'd have to prove that.
I know.
And you can't?
Frankly, no.
Then may I suggest you go away and leave me alone?
All right, Mr. Adams, but with me, out of sight is not out of mind.
What do you mean?
Murder, it is said, will out.
Come on, Lieutenant. How corny can you get?
We'll see, Mr. Adams. We'll see.
In just a moment, we will return for the concluding act of Suspense.
Now, here are Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy. Charlie, where have you been?
Well, it's a long story, Bergen. Remember, you said you wanted the car lubricated.
I said I wanted a Guardian maintenance lubrication. Like all Chevrolets, Pontiacs, Oldsmobiles, Buicks, Cadillacs, and Chevy and GMC trucks, our car deserves the best of service. And that means Guardian maintenance at our dealer service department.
Yes, well, I drove our car to our dealers without an accident.
Oh?
Most of the way.
Charlie, where's the car now?
It's on Main Street between 4th and 5th.
Is it closer to 4th or 5th?
It's all the way from 4th to 5th.
All right, young man, you're going to get it now.
I'm only kidding, Bergen. It's just a scratch fender. Our dealers' GM trained mechanics have already got it looking like new again. It's part of their quality appearance service. Shall I still meet you in the woodshed?
You drove the car without permission. It's the woodshed. And I'll see you there as soon as I phone the dealer.
Well, take your time. If you're not there in 10 minutes, I'll start without you.
Well, it seems like it all happened a long time ago. The Blackstone overpass is finished now, and 50,000 cars a day stream over and under it. People have stopped asking me if I've heard from Clara. They've stopped clucking and shaking their heads when they meet me on the street. I live a quiet and serene existence, as befits a man whom tragedy has touched, and who, furthermore, must wait another year for the big insurance payoff when his wife will be declared legally dead. Which is not, however, to say that I live a completely anchorite life. As much red blood flows in my veins as in the next fellow's, and from time to time, when I encounter some lovely creature as lonely and as spirited as I'm not above an evening of genteel misbehavior. On such occasions, I seem compelled to include the Blackstone overpass among the earlier gambits of the rendezvous. Are you acquainted with Blackstone overpass, my dear?
Acquainted with it? Well, I've driven over it once or twice.
No. You like it?
Well, yes.
Would it surprise you to know that I designed and built it?
You did?
Mm-hmm, I did.
Well, I had no idea.
Care to drive over it again with me?
Oh, my, yes.
It isn't far out of your way, really. And so I would proudly escort my lady of the evening through the sweeping cloverleafs of Blackstone Overpass, extolling to her its aesthetic and engineering virtues, reciting the liturgy of its statistics, the ever-mounting total of vehicles that rush through it daily. And always, as I swung around the gracefully steep off-ramp to the lower level, I felt a surge of pride and power as I passed by the cylindrical pillar which supported the upper level and which contained the mortal remains of my vanished wife. Sometimes I'd murmur to myself, the Clara Adams Memorial Bridge.
What'd you say, honey?
Oh, nothing. I didn't say anything. Again, it's one of those nights, and beside me is a little lady who's a real charmer.
Oh, Charlie, I just can't get over it. You building this great big bridge all by yourself?
Oh, I had a little help.
so very. Oh, Charlie, look at that car coming towards you.
He's out of control. He jumped the divider. car is crushed against one of the cylindrical bridge supports, rammed against it head on. And my lady and I are jammed inside, cut and hurt. And from somewhere far away, there's a voice.
Hang on! Just hang on! We'll get you out of there!
Charlie, look.
What?
Look ahead. In that concrete pillar.
I looked. Just beyond the broken windshield where the impact had torn at the cylindrical bridge support. I look. And I know before I look what I'll see. There in the pebbles and the cement of the pillar. A human hand. Petrified. Mummified. Concretized. But unmistakably a human hand. Connected, I know, to the rest of a body that had once been Clara Adams.
Hang on! We're coming! We'll get you out!
But now, it doesn't make any difference whether they do or not.
Suspense.
You've been listening to Memorial Bridge, written for Suspense by William N. Robeson. In a moment, the names of our players and a word about next week's story of Suspense.
Hi, this is Dennis James with a longtime favorite. Yes, the longtime favorites are usually the best, aren't they? And one favorite folks have relied on over the years is Kellogg's All Brand, since 1919, America's favorite natural laxative cereal. Kellogg's All Brand is the safe, gentle way to overcome irregularity caused by lack of bulk in your diet. It tastes good, too, and it never gets mushy in milk. There's only one All Brand, Kellogg's All Brand. So relieve constipation the way millions do with Kellogg's All Brand. ALL-BRAN. Yes, you're so right to stay regular with Kellogg's All Brand. Try it, okay? Okay.
Heard in tonight's story were Bob Dryden as Charlie, Charlotte Manson as Clara, Ralph Bell as Foreman, Sam Gray as Foran, and Larry Haynes as the detective. Others in the cast included Lawson Zerby, Roger DeKoven, and Pat Hosley. Listen again next week when we return with Cold Canvas by Walter Black. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. The Kingston Trio next, followed by latest CBS News, and Have Gun Will Travel on CBS Radio. 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 Radio.
And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. I've been married for 7 years and once loved my wife. Loved her as no man ever loved a woman. And now, I hate her. I hate her so intensely I tremble at the sight of her. Listen now to Act One of Till Death Do Us Part, starring Sam Gray, and written especially for Suspense by Ben Kagan. 10 months ago, when I was ill, when I needed her desperately, my wife left me. Left me without a word. And then 2 months later, she came back without apology, without remorse, as if nothing had happened between us. But then I needed her no longer. But she came back to stay. And stay she did, despite my anger, despite my hate.
Paul, I'm sorry. Truly I am. I'll never leave you again, I promise. Come back to me as I've come back to you.
But instead of dissipating my anger, she only made it more intense. Instead of abating my hate, she only made it grow. Her sudden meekness, her vaporish appearance, they only served to irritate me. But even more exasperating was the look of gentle reproach which always seemed to linger in her resentful, horrible eyes. I had a peculiar, terrifying sensation that she could anticipate my every thought, and misjudging my hate as a sign of weakness, she pitied me. Pitied me. As if I needed pity. As if I couldn't live without her.
Paul, why don't you eat, Paul?
I'm not hungry.
But you've hardly touched your dinner.
I'm not hungry, I tell you.
You can't go on like this, not eating, not taking care of yourself. Paul, I'm worried about you.
Oh, now you're worried about me. Now, when all is over between us. When it's too late.
All right, Paul. I won't argue the point. Only don't be angry with me. There's really no reason to be angry.
No reason to be angry. Her pretense, her shameless pretense that nothing had happened, that she had never deserted me. For long, endless hours we sat facing each other across the room with hardly any conversation to break the periods of dreary, oppressive silence. Mainly, I tried to bury myself in the newspaper, read a book, listen to the radio. It was useless. I knew that her eyes, her damn piercing eyes, followed every motion of my hand, the slightest movement of my body, probing, digging into my brain. Gradually, the months went by, and our relationship remained unchanged. A vague, dull fear began to possess me. It grew into an gnawing sense of impending disaster. Whenever she spoke,
Paul,
I felt the walls were closing in about me, crushing me. Whenever she looked at me,
Paul, it's time to go to bed.
I felt the room was getting smaller, darker. And in the darkness, her eyes were riveted upon me, blazing, probing, menacing. I was trapped, hopelessly trapped, doomed for the rest of my life to spend my nights in terror, my days in hate. Too late! Too late to do anything about it. Too late to seek out help, to run away. But was it? If she were out of the way, if she should suddenly die, if I killed her. I don't know when the thought first occurred to me, but once there, it grew until it became an obsession which dominated every rational waking moment of my existence. I spent days deliberating the method I would use in taking her life with the least delay, the least chance of discovery, and finally came to the logical, inevitable conclusion. Poison. Oh, I planned the murder with the utmost care and caution. First, I went to a doctor. I didn't use my real name, nor did I give him my right address.
You can get dressed now.
Yes, doctor.
Mr. Bowman, how much do you smoke?
Oh, only moderately, doctor. No more than a pack a day.
Mm-hmm. Do you take stimulants?
Stimulants?
Liquor?
Oh, only occasionally, doctor. You know, social drinking.
Yes. Now, when did you begin getting your headaches?
Oh, about 10 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
But really what bothers me most is my heart. That rushing sensation.
Well, you have a functional murmur, Mr. Bowman. Nothing serious. As far as I can determine, there's nothing organically wrong with you. The spastic condition of your stomach, your recurring headaches and palpitations are merely manifestations of a nervous strain. Now, I can prescribe tranquilizers, of course, but frankly, I'd suggest that you... Yes?
Can you take a look at the EKG, Doctor? One of the leads isn't working.
All right. Excuse me, Mr. Bowman. I'll only be a moment.
Oh, that's all right, Doctor. Take your time. I'm in no special hurry. I had been waiting for just such a moment. To be alone in a doctor's office within easy reach of blank prescriptions. The prescription pad lay on the table right at my elbow. I tore off a batch of blanks and stuffed them into my pocket. The rest was relatively easy. A reference book in the library, bad handwriting, then the pharmacy, in a section of the town where I was not known and could not be identified.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I'd like to have this prescription filled. Can you do it right away? I'm rather in a hurry.
Surely. If you'll have a seat, This prescription is for you.
Naturally. Why do you ask?
It calls for 30 capsules of morphine sulfate.
Was it 30? I didn't know.
Yes. May I ask why the doctor prescribed such a...
Well, it's a sedative, of course. Why do you stand there and question me as if there's something fishy?
Not at all. I only meant...
Well, I'm not interested in what you did or didn't mean. If you won't fill this prescription, I'll take it elsewhere.
Oh, I didn't say that. I'm sorry if I sounded suspicious, Mr. Bowman. But we must be careful, you know. The law is very strict about this. Morphine sulfate is a sedative, as you say, but it can also act as a poison if used excessively.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yes. Some people would go to any lengths to get hold of some poison.
Oh, I see. Well, then I don't blame you in the least. I'm sorry I've lost my temper. You're only doing your job.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand, Mr. Bowman.
Oh, I do. I understand perfectly. A man in your position has a great responsibility, not only to himself, but more importantly to the general public.
That's right. That's right. I'll fill this for you right away. You wanted to wait for it, as I remembered, Mr. Bowman?
Yes. I'll wait. At last I had it. Now, during the course of the evening, perhaps while she was in the kitchen, all I had to do was slip the poison into her food. Maybe in her wine. We always drank wine with dinner. And then she'd drink it to the last drop. And I would be free. Free and not afraid anymore. That same evening, as I was approaching the home, I ran into the janitor. He was a decent sort of old man, except for one failing. He talked too much. And as usual, he inquired about my health.
Good evening, Mr. Vassell. How are you feeling?
Oh, fine, thank you.
That's good. Glad to hear it. Sure, I'm glad you're feeling okay, Mr. Vassell. If you ever need anything, just let me know.
As I will. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go up. I can't stay here all night, you know. I have other things to do besides... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but you see, I'm not myself today. My wife...
What about your wife?
She's very ill.
Oh, is she?
Yes. That's why I'm in a hurry. She needs me.
Oh, sure. I understand, Mr. Vassell. I know how these things are.
I could feel the pulsations of my heart in every fiber of my body as I climbed the 3 flights of stairs to our apartment on the top floor. And I could feel and hear nothing else when I saw her standing there.
Hello, Paul. I've been waiting for you.
You have? Why?
Well, dinner will be ready soon, and you know what? I've prepared your favorite dish, chicken cacciatore.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, my dear. That was very thoughtful of you. You won't forget the wine, will you?
Wine? No, of course not. We always drink wine with dinner.
She hadn't forgotten the wine. Now, I had to act quickly, carefully. The poison was in my pocket. As soon as she stepped out of the room, I pulled out the brown bottle, unscrewed the top, emptied the capsules, and poured the contents into her glass. The entire process took no more than 10 seconds. I stirred the wine thoroughly to make sure all the capsules had dissolved, and then sat down and ate my dinner.
Will you have some more pie, dear?
No, I've had enough. Why don't you drink your wine?
I will.
Well, drink it now.
I will, Paul. I've never seen you so concerned over me. Not in a long time, not since I went
Stop
away.
talking and drink your wine.
All right, dear. It tastes sort of bitter.
Oh, nonsense. It's only your imagination. Now stop acting silly. Drink it.
But I don't want any more, Paul, really.
Will you do as I say? Will you drink that wine?
All right, Paul. If you really want me to. There's no reason to be angry. There. Are you satisfied?
I was more than satisfied. At last, a few more moments and she'd be dead. But those moments came and went, and nothing happened. She continued talking in the same melancholy, solicitous tone. It was enough to drive a man insane. 10, 15 minutes. They seemed longer than a year, and nothing happened. The poison didn't work. All night, as she lay by my side, I listened to her breathing, monotonous, regular, undisturbed. I couldn't sleep. There was a dull ringing in my ears. Why? Why hadn't the poison worked? Suddenly, my flesh began to creep. I was paralyzed with fear. In her sleep, she had clutched my arm, clutched it with all her might, both her hands locked together, her fingers pressing into my flesh. Try as I might, I couldn't break her grip. And for the remainder of the night, I had to remain thus chained to a creature I both feared and loathed. I deliberately came home later than usual the following evening, hoping to avoid meeting the janitor. Perhaps he did suspect something. Perhaps he would attempt to stop me, call the police. I couldn't take that chance. But as I approached the building, there he was.
How are you feeling this evening, Mr. Purcell?
Oh, fine.
That's good. Sure is terrible weather. Now be careful on a day like this. If I was you, I'd take me a hot bath and go right to bed.
I'll do that. Fool. His sudden concern over me made me furious. He was not only a fool, he was absolutely mad and cunning. But I was calm, determined not to be trapped. I dismissed him as quickly as I could. Once upstairs, I followed the identical procedure of the previous evening. Again, she drank the poison. And again, the poison did not work.
Paul, you're hurting me. What are you doing?
I must know. Are you sure you feel nothing?
Yes. Should I?
No weakness, no dizziness?
No.
No numbness in the fingers?
No.
No shortness of breath?
No.
Not even sleepy, tired?
No, Paul, no. I've told you 100 times. Why do you ask? What do you want to know?
It can't be. It is impossible. Where have I failed? The following night, I filled her glass with poison. And the next night, I gave her still more. I gave her doses large enough to kill 100 people. I experimented with different, more deadly poisons, mixing strychnine sulfate, arsenic trioxide, opium, and Fowler solution in tremendous quantities. She drank dose after dose. I followed her around the room, watching for the tiniest symptoms. The results were always negative. The poison just did not work. This constant frustration of my plan began to undermine my health. My nerves were completely shattered. I had several dizzy spells that week, and a sharp, stabbing pain in the region of my heart frequently left me weak and helpless. It was on the 7th day that I had a slight stroke. It happened suddenly as I was watching her drink the 7th glass of poison. 50 grains, and still survive.
Oh, Paul, darling, you must have fainted. No, don't pull your hands away, please. Let me massage them.
No, I'm all right. Leave me alone.
You're sick, Paul. I told you should see a doctor.
No. Let me up.
I'll help you. Give me your arm.
No, I can manage all by myself.
You must do something. I've never seen you looking like this.
I'll be all right. Don't you touch me.
Why do you hate me so? What have I ever done to you?
What have you ever done to me? As if you didn't know. As if you didn't know. The next day, I walked with difficulty. My prescription blanks were all used up, but I was comforted by one thought. Upstairs, in my trunk, I had hidden the largest, most lethal dose of all. It had to work. I was determined that it should.
Good evening, Mr. Purcell. I thought you'd never come home. I've been waiting for you for over an hour.
Why?
I have a message for you.
Message?
The police were here looking for you.
Police?
Yeah, they wanted to question you.
So the police were after me. There could be only one reason. My prescription blanks had been traced. This then was to be my last chance, my last opportunity to finish what I had started. Drink your wine. Drink it, I say.
But it's bitter, Paul. I don't know why it should be, but all week the wine has tasted bitter.
It's only your imagination. Drink it. Finish it.
I can't, Paul. I simply can't. I've had enough. Please.
For the last time, will you do as I say? Will you?
Paul, you're hurting me.
She drank it. The eighth, the last, the largest dose. She drained the glass and smiled in her usual furtive manner and remained alive.
I feel fine. I don't understand, Paul. Why do you keep asking me all the time? And always after I've finished drinking my wine.
My head was pounding. I couldn't control my thoughts. Perhaps I've been deluding myself all along. Perhaps it wasn't poison at all that I've been feeding her. Perhaps all the druggists had suspected my motive and substituted some harmless ingredients and then notified the police. They'd all questioned me closely about the prescriptions. That would explain it. All those drugs were harmless. That would be the only logical explanation. I was determined to find out. I had to know. In my fury and desperation, I did not stop to consider the consequences. I poured 5 grains into a glass and then swallowed the contents. For a while, I felt no symptoms, and I had a mixed sensation of disappointment and relief. But suddenly, my throat was tight and spastic. I was bathed in cold sweat. My vision was blurred. I knew that I was dying. The irony of the situation nearly drove me insane. She, whom I had attempted to kill, was still alive, and I was going to die. No, I won't let her live. It's still not too late. If I can just crawl to the kitchen, the axe behind the stove, one well-aimed blow. It took a great deal of pain and effort, but at last I had it. It was heavy and sharp. Slowly, trying not to breathe, I crept behind her, closer, until I came within striking distance. Now I would even the score. I would die in peace, knowing that she too was dead. I lifted the axe and brought it crashing down upon her head. The blade buried itself in the floor, and the impact sent the dishes rattling. And then a dull, ghastly silence. I was too weak to rise. She's dead, I thought. At long last, she's dead. My relief was momentary. As I opened my eyes for the last time, I saw her standing over me. Her face distorted, her body rigid, tense, and unscathed. And as I lay there, dying, her eyes, her resentful, horrible eyes, were probing, searching, reproaching.
I'm sorry for you, Paul. Very sorry. But perhaps it's better this way.
If you must know, this is what I really wanted you to do all along. I planned it this way from the beginning. You know that now, don't you, Paul? You know that now, don't you?
That's it, officer. Up ahead. Apartment 3B.
Okay. No answer.
He's home. I know he's home. I've been out front all the time.
You got your pass key?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, here it is.
Okay, open up. Is that Purcell?
Yeah, that's him. I guess we got here too late. I was afraid he was up to something like that. You think it was poison?
Can't tell till the medical examiner gets here. He's been raiding every drugstore in town.
Poor Mr. Purcell. He was such a nice man. Up until about 10 months ago, then he went off his rocker.
Why do you think he did it? You got any ideas?
On account of his wife, I guess. They were the most devoted couple you ever saw. Crazy about each other. Like they just met.
Well, where is she? His wife, I mean. We'll have to question her.
His wife? Oh, she's dead. She died 10 months ago from childbirth. Both she and the kid. And you know something? From that day on, he was never the same. Kept blaming himself. Kept imagining things. Kept imagining she was still alive.
Well, he was batty, all right. What, enough poison in the last week to kill an army?
Poor fella. I guess he wanted to be with her pretty bad. You know, people are going to call this suicide. But me, I'd call it sort of a reunion.
Suspense. You've been listening to Till Death Do Us Part, starring Sam Gray and written especially for Suspense by Ben Kagan. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato Jr., music supervision by Ethel Huber. Featured in tonight's story were Elaine Rost, Jim Bowles, Carl Frank, Herb Duncan, Bill Lipton, and Barbara Cassar. Listen again next week when we return with The Imposters, written by Peter Fernandez. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
You pull that trigger. You kill me, Feathers, and I'll come back and haunt you. I'll come back and haunt you for the rest of your days. Don't you forget that.
Listen now to Act One of Feathers, starring Lawson Zerbe, and written especially for Suspense by Jonathan Bundy.
Hey, Pete! Pete! Come on, Pete, open up. I know you're in there. Andy, sit, open up. I gotta bust down this lousy door. Okay. All right, now, what's the gag? What's the idea of trying to make out like you wasn't here? Because I thought maybe it was you, Feathers. Yeah, it's me. I want to know where you been. Why you ain't been out collecting for me? Why I gotta Well. Now, look at that. Now, that's what I call a real nice-looking set of luggage, Petey. I'm glad you like it. Yeah. You know, I had a feeling today. You know those feelings I get, Petey, when the stars and the moon ain't right for me? Like that astrology, that star reader said? The one I go to have my fortune told?
Oh, that's just a lot of superstition, Feathers.
Oh, well, you call it superstition, huh? When one of them lucky horseshoes I got fell off the wall this morning, when all of a sudden this lucky rabbit's foot here starts kicking around in my pocket, you call that superstition?
Yes, I do.
Well, I don't. Because they told me something was wrong, Pete, so that's why I come up here looking for you. And what do I find? Instead of you out on a job, you're locked up in here with all this nice new fancy luggage.
So what?
And all full up, too. Now, how about that? You're thinking of maybe taking a little trip, Petey boy, huh? Oh, come on. Now, you wouldn't be keeping any secret from your old pal Feathers, would you? When a guy that picked you up off of the bread line, knocked some of those hick ideas out of your head, showed you how to make yourself a little easy dough here in a big city? Now, you wouldn't be holding out on me now, would you, Petey? Oh, wait, come on, I asked you, kid. You think you're going someplace?
Yes!
Oh, you do,
I'm going on back to Kansas, and I'm going to face up to it and admit that I couldn't make an honest go of it here in the city. I'm leaving just as soon as I can finish packing here.
Well, that's what you think, but... Nobody walks out on me, you understand? But nobody. I'll kill you first, Peter. You understand that? I'll kill you.
Oh, no, you wouldn't. You'd be too scared that I might come back and haunt you.
What?
Yeah. You better think about that, hadn't you?
No. No, because that's something I don't believe in.
Well, you better believe in one thing. I'm through with all this, Feathers, and I'm getting out.
Oh, you are. Hey, you're too good for this kind of work, huh? Is that it?
If I'd had sense enough to realize what a rotten, crooked business this money-lending racket of yours was going to turn out to be...
Now, listen, you two-bit punk. You was tickled silly for a chance to hook up with me, and you know it.
Oh, sure, at first. Because I was all alone. I was broke and I was hungry. I didn't even have a place to sleep.
That's right.
I was so down and out I didn't know what else to do.
Yeah, well, you're eating plenty good now, ain't you? You got a place to sleep. You got lots of fancy clothes. What else do you want?
I want to get away from this filthy racket of yours.
What do you mean, racket? Yeah, racket.
In the beginning, it looked as though maybe you were doing a favor to some of those poor people who didn't know how to go out and borrow from a bank or from some place legitimate. What if you did charge them 15, 20% on a loan? You were giving them a hand, helping them out, tiding them over.
That's right.
Sure. So I was glad to go out and help collect for you because I thought you were okay. And I didn't even blame you too much when you'd beat up on some of those stumblebums. Those winos who never figured on paying you back. But when you started pyramiding on them, on the people who really needed help when they couldn't pay off right away, charging them 30%, 50%, 100%. And then when you told me I had to beat up that lame kid, the newsie, because he couldn't come up with the dough.
Oh, did you? Did you rough him up and get the money out of him?
No.
Oh, I know you didn't. That's another reason I come up here, to find out why you didn't.
Because I tell you, Feathers, I'm through. I'm going on back home where I can live it decent again.
That's where you're wrong, Petey.
You can't stop me.
Can't I? Now you listen to me, Buster. And look at this.
You pull that gun on me.
Who said anything about a gun? You see this?
You and your crazy superstition.
You can call it anything you want, Petey, but when I found this rabbit foot, I found you the same day. I knew I was lucky.
You think that rabbit's foot had anything to do with it, or all those horseshoes you keep around?
I know they did.
That's superstition.
I told you, you call it anything you want. But they and you got me started in the big dough and ain't ever let me down, see? And they ain't gonna let me down now. And that means that you are staying around with them to keep my good luck coming in.
No. Now get out of here so I can finish packing up and leave.
Now, wait a minute. Back to Kansas, huh?
Yes,
or maybe
of course.
down to the DA's office,
Why,
huh? Because
wait
you've
a
got
minute.
wind that he's investigating this racket all over town. You heard about that?
No.
That's it. So maybe you thought that you'd get out by turning schooly, huh?
No, I never even thought of it.
No, but now you're thinking about it, ain't you? Oh, yeah, I can tell just by looking at that silly map of yours.
Oh, you're crazy. I'm getting out of here. That's all right now. So if you'll just... What?
You better put down those bags, Petey.
Put away the gun, Feathers. Get out of my way.
You hear me, Buster? You're staying right here.
Feathers, you pull that trigger.
You think I wouldn't?
You pull that trigger. You kill me, Feathers, and I will come back and haunt you. I'll come back and haunt you for the rest of your days. Now, don't you forget that.
Now get out of my way.
Oh, you want it, don't you? You're really asking for it. You think maybe you could scare me, don't you? Well, you can't, because you ain't leaving here. Now, you sit down them bags, and you listen to me. You hear me set them down. Now, I warned you, Pete.
Out of my way.
Oh, no, you don't swing on me again, Feathers. I bet I will. No, you won't. Oh, I might have known. That was the only kind of language a crook like you would understand. I guess I was wrong, Petey, wasn't I, huh? Pulling this gun on you?
You were plenty wrong.
Won't you listen to me just for a minute, huh, Petey?
Sorry, I'm leaving.
You gonna turn your back on the one guy who tried to help you, Petey?
Tried to help me.
Now, you shouldn't do that, kid. You shouldn't turn your back.
So long, Feathers. Good luck.
Hold it, Pete.
You're too late.
Am I? Oh, cross me, will you? You lousy two-bit punk.
So, figure it out, Gilroy. Either we pin this murder in Feathers, Grogan, or the press and radio and all the civic groups start tearing into us again. And you know what that means. There'll be a shake-up in this police department we'll never live down. So if you want to keep on eating regular, you better get busy and slap it on them.
I know, Captain, but the only evidence we have against them is circumstantial. If it wasn't for that usury charge, we wouldn't be able to hold them at all.
Yeah, and the way these soft-hearted juries have been behaving lately, we'll be lucky if they don't let them off on probation. Oh, Gilroy, somehow we gotta pin this murder on him and once and for all put him where he belongs.
But how, sir? And the only one who actually saw the murder happens to be very, very dead.
Yeah. Too bad this isn't the old days when you could beat the truth out of a punk like that.
Well, now, you're not suggesting, are you, Captain?
No, I'm not suggesting. Just keep on it, Gilroy, and keep me posted.
Yes, sir. Oh, Captain.
Yeah?
If you should happen to get any ideas...
Don't worry, I'll pass them on to you.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, mister. Sorry.
Quite all right. Captain Nichols?
Nichols here.
Right over there at his desk.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Well, okay, put them on. Well, good morning, Commissioner. How are you this morning? Yeah. Oh, well, we're making progress, sir, and we... Well, no, we haven't, but I've assigned Lieutenant Gilroy to the case, and I'm sure... Oh, yes, sir, of course I am. Yes, sir. But until some tangible evidence, Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, young man.
Captain Nichols?
Look, I'm afraid I'm pretty busy right now, so if it's something that can... Good Lord. Weldon!
Yes, sir.
Peter Weldon, but you can't be. I saw you lying there in the morgue myself. I even ordered your burial. You're dead!
Oh, no, Captain. My brother.
And we have half of this department now trying to... What was that?
It was my brother, you saw.
Your brother?
Yes, sir. Peter. The one who was murdered.
Oh, brother. Oh.
Yes, sir. My name is Richard. Richard Weldon.
Yeah, I said, well, you sure gave me a shock, Mr. Weldon.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. But so help me, when I turned away from this phone and I saw you standing here, So you're, Peter Weldon's twin, huh?
No, sir. Peter was a year and a half younger, sir, but I guess we've always pretty closely resembled each other since we've grown up, I mean.
Resembled? It's uncanny. Well, I suppose you've come to see me in regard to Peter's death. Sit down, please.
Thank you. Yes, I read about it in the papers out in Chicago. That's where I live.
Well, we didn't know if any relatives, Mr. Weldon, or of course we'd have notified you.
Have you been able to find the man who killed my brother?
Well, let's say we're working on it.
Well, perhaps I can be of some help to you.
Oh? Well, just how much do you know about the case?
Well, only what I read in the papers, sir, but then I got some letters from Peter recently.
Yeah?
Yes, you see, after leaving the old farm out in Kansas after our parents died,
Peter and I went to Chicago, where I live now.
Yeah?
You see, Peter had never finished his education, Captain, so he had a kind of rough time of it. I mean, one job after another and never really getting anywhere, so... Well, finally, about a year ago, he thought he'd try his luck here in this city.
I see.
Well, I didn't hear from him then until about, 3 months ago, when he wrote to me that he'd gone into partnership with a man by the name of Feathers Grogan.
Feathers? Go on, Mr. Weldon.
Well, Peter had told me very little about the sort of work they were engaged in, but, it wasn't very reassuring to find out they were in the money-lending business.
Business, Mr. Weldon. It was a racket, usury of the worst kind.
I suspected as much, sir. Well, anyhow, in a letter I received just a few days ago, Peter said he had found Grogan to be a crook. And so he was planning to leave him, go on back to Kansas. Before I could write to congratulate him on his decision, suggest he try again in Chicago where I could possibly help him, I read of his death. His murder.
Yeah. And, have you reached the same conclusion we have, that Feathers Grogan killed your brother?
Yes, sir. And I take it you know all about this man, Feathers.
Yeah, we sure do. He's cooling his heels downstairs in the lockup.
Then you have the evidence necessary to convict him?
No, Mr. Weldon. Instead of a murder charge, he's only being held in connection with the DA's investigation of the money-lending racket. The only evidence we have that he killed your brother is purely circumstantial. You see, Peter apparently had packed his bags and was getting ready to walk out on Grogan when Grogan intercepted him. Argued with him, and they had a fight. During that fight, Peter must have struck Feathers in the face. He still bears an identifiable mark from that old ring your brother wore.
Yes?
Well, what's more, immediately after that, a series of shots was heard. And a man answering Feathers' general description was seen leaving the place out through a back alley.
You need more than that, Captain?
Wait, Mr. Weldon. Victims of their racket have testified one after another. And there was obvious friction between them. And there's other evidence, lots of it, and it's all good. Except for one thing.
What's it?
Feathers Grogan has trumped up, or rather bought himself, an alibi that, try as we may, we simply can't break. We know it's a phony, we're sure of it, but there's no way that we can prove that.
I see.
So we're at a standstill.
At least you have him locked up, though.
And what'll happen? He'll pay a little fine, perhaps even get a short prison term for his loan shark practices, but so far as your brother's murder is concerned, he's going to get... Wait a minute.
Yeah?
Wait.
Yes, sir, yes.
Superstitious.
What?
Feathers, terribly superstitious. He literally begged to have his rabbit's foot left with him. Yeah. And he almost cried when he accidentally broke the little mirror that he shaves with there in his cell. Look, Weldon, I got an idea.
Yes, Captain.
This almost unbelievable resemblance. And I know it sounds fantastic, but it just might work.
Yeah, well, what is it, sir?
Look, I'm going to have him transferred right away. There's one cell down there that's completely isolated from the rest. And that's where I'll have him put, because in that particular cell, he can be watched without his knowing it. Watched and listened to. Now, if we should pick the proper time, say like at midnight, when all the ghostly, supernatural things we hear about that he believes in are supposed to happen. And if you're willing to cooperate, Mr. Weldon...
Yes, sir.
Tell me, you believe in ghosts?
What? Of course not.
Maybe you will, sir. After tonight. All right, now you think you have enough light in here, Brady, so we can get everything Grogan says down shorthand?
Yes, sir, Captain. Plenty of light.
Gilroy?
Tape recorder's all set, Captain. I only hope that when he wakes up, Grogan doesn't hear it. Get suspicious.
Well, all the noise we've made so far hasn't even disturbed his slumbers. I think we'll be okay. What's holding up Mr. Weldon? Called me from his hotel and said he'd be here at the stroke of midnight. It's now all... Wait a minute. Here it comes.
Yeah. Open at him, Captain, so help me. He looks more like Pete Weldon than Pete himself did before we buried him, even the clothes.
Yeah, I know. Quiet now. All right. Start the tape recorder, Gilroy.
Right, sir.
Feathers. Feathers Grogan. Wake up, Feathers.
Yeah, what?
I said wake up, Feathers. Wake up.
Oh, why don't you leave me alone, huh? Will you leave me alone?
Wake up.
Getting it, Brady.
Right, sir.
Wake up and look at me, Feathers. I said look at me.
I said, why don't you guys in this dumpling... Pete. Pete Weldon.
That's right. I said I'd come back, didn't I?
No. No, get out of here. Go away and leave me alone. You're a ghost.
Never, Feathers. Never will I leave you alone.
Listen. You gotta listen to me, please.
It's no use, Grogan. I'll haunt you to the end of your days.
No.
Everywhere you look, you'll see me. Do you understand? Forever. Unless you tell them what you did to me.
Tell him?
Yes. Unless you tell them. Confess.
But I can't. I tell the cops how I killed you, they'll burn me for it.
That's right. Burn you. Justice.
Pete, I didn't mean to kill you. Honest, I didn't. I only wanted to scare you, Pete. I was afraid you were going to squeal to the DA so you could clear yourself when they caught up with me the way they done.
No, Feathers.
Honest, Pete, I only meant to scare you. You gotta believe me, see?
No, Feathers, that's a lie, and you know it. Because you didn't know I was planning to walk out on you. You went to my room for another reason. To kill me. So there'd be no more split of the profits. Well, didn't you?
Hadn't thought of that.
Answer me.
Could be, Captain.
Isn't that the way it really was?
Oh.
Feathers?
How did you know that?
In my present form, I know many things. Confess, Feathers, confess.
All right. That's the way I done it. That's why I killed you. So now will you leave me alone? I told you, stop haunting me this way. Will you leave me alone? Get it out of here! Somebody help! Get this thing out of here before...
Looks to me like he's passed out, Captain.
Yeah, right, Captain. Okay. You boys have it all down?
Yes, sir. Sure have.
Yeah, me too. All right, then come along back to my office so you can transcribe your notes, Brady, and we can thank Mr. Weldon for his pretty astonishing impersonation.
Boy, he sure did the trick. If Grogan doesn't sign this confession. Yes, sir, Captain. In that dim light there in Grogan's cell, Mr. Richard Weldon looked so much like a ghost. He even sounded like one. Believe me.
Boys, I'm free to admit it almost startled me for a minute there. In spite of having planned the whole thing. I thought maybe my plan had caught up with my imagination and yours. The way that Grogan's conscience caught up with him.
Well, you're going to see the fastest confession on record.
And if he hesitates, all we have to do is play back the tape recording.
I'll say this, it'd scare me into signing almost anything.
Here we are now. You can use that typewriter in the corner, Brady.
All right, sir.
Sit down, Gilroy.
Yes, sir. I'll tell you this, sir.
What?
This is sure going to help to get the commissioner off our necks for a change.
Yeah. And all thanks to Mr. Richard Weldon for the way he carried off his end of things, huh? Which reminds me, I wonder what gave him the idea for the real reason Grogan killed his brother. How could he have known that, huh?
What I wonder is where he is. Do you suppose he got lost trying to find his way up here to your office?
I thought he'd be up here waiting for us. Hope he didn't just go on back to the hotel.
Maybe I'd better go downstairs and take a look for him.
Yeah, good idea. Also, maybe you better look in on Grogan and make sure he's recovered from his little fainting spell.
Yes, sir. You want me to take that?
No, I'll get it. Hold on, Brady, will you?
Yes, sir.
Nichols here.
Captain Nichols?
Yeah?
This is Richard Weldon.
Yeah, I know. Say, where'd you go to, Mr. Weldon? We were just about to go down to look for you.
I'm sorry, Captain. I'm terribly sorry.
Sorry? Well, I certainly don't see why.
Well, I mean that I couldn't get there tonight as promised.
That you couldn't do what?
That I couldn't get down to the jail, sir. You see, as I left my hotel on the way down there, I started crossing the street, and I'm afraid I was a little careless. I got run down by a taxi cab.
But, Mr. Weldon, you...
Yes, I banged up my leg a bit, and I'm calling now from my room here at Valley Hospital.
Valley Hospital?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see.
But I'm in good hands, sir. They've taken x-rays, and I'm sure it's nothing at all serious. So, if it's all right with you, Captain, we can do the ghost act for Grogan, say, tomorrow night. Captain?
Why, that won't be necessary, Richard.
What, sir? Not necessary?
No. You see, someone else did the job for us.
Oh, now, really? You must be joking. Who could possibly have done a job like that?
Your brother, Peter.
Suspense. You've been listening to Feathers, starring Lawson Zerbe and written especially for Suspense by Jonathan Bundy. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato Jr., music supervision by Ethel Huber. Featured in tonight's story were Ian Martin as Captain Nichols, Robert Reddick as Feathers, John Thomas as Lieutenant Gilroy, and Bill Mason as Sergeant Brady. Listen again next week when we return with 2461, written by George Bamber. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Phil Rizzuto's Sports Time scores with the fans Monday through Saturday on the CBS Radio Network. 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 Network.